Hello, and welcome to episode 22 of Travels in Korea. Today we visit the Seodaemun Prison History Hall, one of the most powerful places in Seoul. From the center of Seoul, hop on subway line 5 and get off at Dongnaemun Station, exit 5. It's just a short 5-minute walk from there. Follow the signs, and you can't miss it. Plus, the station itself is named after the Independence Gate nearby. The area surrounding the prison is known as Hyeonjo-dong, which is part of Seodaemun District. From above, Seodaemun Prison looks calm and quiet, but its walls hold stories of immense pain and courage. Built in 1908 during Japan's colonial rule over Korea, this prison was used to detain, interrogate, and imprison Korean independence activists. For decades, it was a symbol of oppression, but today, it stands as a powerful memorial to those who fought for freedom. Let's dive deeper into its history. Let's go in! The prison complex once had 15 buildings, including cell blocks, interrogation rooms, execution chambers, and watchtowers, all designed to maintain strict surveillance and control. Today, many of these have been restored to tell the stories of those who suffered here. One of the key areas is the prison cells. They're small, cold, and designed to hold prisoners in inhumane conditions. At its peak, Seodaemun Prison held over 3,000 prisoners, despite being built for far fewer. Many were tortured and interrogated, yet they remained resilient in their quest for Korea's independence. You'll also see the torture and interrogation rooms, where unimaginable brutality took place. Prisoners were subjected to beatings, starvation, and forced confessions. Tools used for torture are displayed here, serving as a grim reminder of the horrors they faced. Another significant site is the execution building. Prisoners who were deemed a threat were executed here in secrecy. Many freedom fighters, including Yu Gwan-sun, Korea's teenage independence heroine, lost their lives within these walls. The underground confinement cells are particularly haunting. These were used to isolate and weaken prisoners, both physically and mentally. Prisoners would endure weeks of darkness, hunger, and loneliness. As we walk through these narrow corridors lined with prison cells, it's impossible not to feel the chilling atmosphere. These long, dark hallways were deliberately designed to control and intimidate the inmates. The corridors have rows of tiny cells on either side, each measuring about 2.7 square meters. Barely enough space for a single person to sit or lie down. Outside, you'll find the workhouse, where inmates were forced into hard labor. They made bricks, repaired buildings, and worked under harsh conditions to support the colonial government's projects. Originally, the prison had 7 main cell blocks, which housed both men and women. The wooden floors creak with every step, a haunting reminder of the thousands who were imprisoned here. A particularly haunting feature is the whispering system. The corridors were designed with arched ceilings that amplified even the smallest sounds, ensuring that no conversation or cry for help went unheard by the guards patrolling the halls. This heightened the psychological pressure on prisoners, as silence and isolation became part of the punishment. As we step outside into the courtyard, the air feels different, less heavy, more open. The area around us was once a place where prisoners were held in isolation, but now it's a reminder of Korea's fight for independence. In the center of the courtyard, a massive Korean flag proudly hangs on the wall, symbolizing the nation's hard-earned freedom. This flag isn't just for show. It's a tribute to the sacrifices made by countless independence fighters who were once held in this very prison. Every day, they fought not just for survival, but for the hope of a free Korea. The flag here stands tall as a reminder of that struggle. One notable spot is the Wall of Martyrs, dedicated to the brave independence activists who endured unimaginable suffering for the freedom of their country. It's a place for reflection, where visitors can honor their sacrifice. Now, we're in one of the more unusual parts of Seodaemun Prison. This is where prisoners were allowed limited exercise time. At first glance, the space looks strange. It's shaped like a quarter circle with dividers splitting the area into smaller sections. Each section was just large enough for a prisoner to perform some simple exercises. But the real purpose of this layout was control. The prison's designers were keen on keeping the inmates under constant watch, even during the brief moments they were allowed outside their cells. The dividers allowed one guard to monitor several prisoners at once, making it easier to maintain control and prevent any form of group interaction. It was a deliberate attempt to isolate prisoners physically and psychologically, even during something as simple as exercise. And that's a wrap on our visit to Seodaemun Prison History Hall. It's a place full of history, pain, and incredible resilience. It's hard to imagine the strength it took for those who fought for Korea's independence in such harsh conditions. But this prison stands as a testament to their courage. If you found this story as powerful as I did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more amazing places and stories from Korea and beyond. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.